Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that seems very important, and I feel like we need to definitely address it in the Black community. A recent news article, I saw this on Media Takeout today this morning. It said government study HIV is hitting Black women the hardest. A new report by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention is that Black women are diagnosed with HIV at disproportionately high rates relative to white and Hispanic Latina women. The report finds that despite recent progress that has seen since new HIV diagnosis decreased by 21% from 2010 to 2016, Black women still account for 60% of all the new HIV infections among women. The research explored data concerning HIV that was collected over a 7-year period and used a model to measure the disparity among different groups called the Population Attributable Proportion, or PAP for short. That model found that African American women are hit hardest by HIV as the rate of diagnosis is 15 times as high as that of white women, and almost 5 times that of Latino women. In fact, HIV/AIDS-related illness is among the leading cause of death for Black women ages 25 to 34, the CDC said. And the same study found that more than 90% of Black women are infected by HIV through male partner. Now, this seems very interesting because we keep seeing studies of the homosexuality increase among Black men, especially in Atlanta and other areas and stuff. Now, this is not to say that, gays or, the problems in the world or whatever. But what I'm addressing here specifically is the heterosexual women, Black women specifically, that are messing with these thugs. We weren't seeing these type of problems in the 40s and 50s and the 60s, or even some early parts of the 70s even. Black men, did not have that thug mentality as prevalent as it is today. Today we have a disproportionate amount of, Black men who are non-thugs versus thugs who are going to prison at a higher rate. Now, yeah, we might say it's unfair that, for the same crime, Black men probably are getting the double digits compared to white men or etc. It's unfair, but regardless of the unfairness that's happening, we're seeing a large portion of young Black men are going to prison. And these men are staying in there for a long time without a women. A lot of them are resulting to homosexuality, messing men. And we know the fecal matter, the anal part, it's the worst because that you have a higher chance of increased, disease versus HIV if you have sex within the anal region versus any other, especially. And these men are basically messing with these somewhat close to feminine type women in prison. I'm saying somewhat close to feminine type women because the men that are homosexual in prison, primarily they tend to dress or at least appeal as women in prison. So these men, what's the saying? If you don't have something, you look for the next best thing, and they feel like that's the next best thing for them. So they're sleeping with these homosexual men, these booty bandits, and they're passing on these diseases to these men. So once this thug comes out of prison, these ratchet hoes that are out there, trying to mess with these men, that's like, a badge of honor. Once they come out of prison, my man, the time he did his thing, he got that swag, that's that, mentality that they feel like, they have to appeal to that. That's the type of man that they should look for. So when they mess with these type of men, of course they're going to get on, they're passing on that disease to them. That's the problem that's happening today. 60%. Now look, it says 90% of Black women are infected by HIV through a male partner. And 60% of these AIDS cases are Black women. Huge portion. This is not something that's, we can say, yes, more minority of Black women. No, a huge minority of Black women. Huge majority, actually, of Black women. I'm sorry. Huge majority that are messing with these thugs and all these booty bandit dudes that are bringing it back to them. And what happens was once they pass it to them, they pass it on to the these thirsty heterosexual black men that are also thirsty trying to mess with these women. And we need to address these sisters need to really stop this. They need to look into these men and find more appealing type men that are educated, that have a good sense, good home, even if a good job. Like, you don't have to be rich, like, a bazillionaire or whatever, or have the best job in the world. But if he's a good man, caring, taking care of his responsibility, you should give these men an opportunity and these chances to be able to be in those homes, to be able to, that should be something that these people should find appealing to. And just as I'm saying, the same thing is reciprocated as well. These men need to look for these good women out there that are educated, attractive, beautiful, that have that, all package, I guess you can say. I mean, no one is perfect. No one has all the packages, but you can have a better package in the sense of education, morality, and all these other stuff. These men should look for that as well, too. Because diseases and AIDS are being passed to these men as well. And they're getting it from these heterosexual women. So you have to address the way we think, the way our mentality is happening in the community today, the way we really, we're looking for partners. Sisters, you need to stop finding these thug mentality because they have swag or feeling, or letting them hit you raw and stuff like that. Because you know what, that might be some thug D. You think that thug D is gonna, help you out and this and that, but at the end of the day, that thug D comes with some bacteria, some AIDS right there, and you don't want a lifetime of AIDS stuck in that, as if that's something that you should have. That shouldn't be something that you should appeal to, or you should have. So we definitely need to change our mentality. I definitely like to see the comment section. I want to hear what anyone has to say. If you have anything to say, please post it up, and we definitely would try to address it on the next show. Thank you. Have a good day.